Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Common Design, and today I'm coming at you with a one little word flip through. So this is for 2024, my word was good, and I'm just going to share with you my completed album with a couple of little notes from me, because the class for 2025 is open. It should be open by the time that this video goes live. So yes, I wanted to just share, and I will be doing it in 2025. Just wanted to share with you my album. This was a page that I did before the year started. You know, I just wanted to get going. All of these little word art things are from the Instagram post from One Little Word. I've got good, because that is my word. And then here I decided to do like a table of contents. And that was what I did. Was each month I would just come in and just write what the prompt was for that month. I've got an acetate here with just a 3x4 journal card. These were from the Good kit. Some stamping from the Good stamp set, and then just one little word, and my word is good. So we'll see here that the first prompt is usually just setting your intentions for the year ahead. You get some little quote cards to do that with, and it's basically just a big journaling session for me, where what do I want my word to be and do for the year ahead for me. So a lot of these are from the digital kit, and you do get the kit with the class, the digital kit. So yes, you have everything you need really to do this class. And then I decided that what I was going to do each month was include some photos or something of all the little good things that had happened that month. So I've just got some photos there of that. And then the second prompt for February was our core values and vision. I decided to do a vision board. Sometimes I do a vision board, it's a manifesto, it's core values. There's always something like, I want to say, where you can just see at a glance. I decided to do a little vision board because I'm a visual person. So I did that here. And then on this patterned paper, again, this is a digital from the kit. I just kind of wrote on my core values and what they would be for my year, because they can change. And I just put those in, like the work, the process behind it, I just put in a little envelope. The word art here was that monthly download. Even though you get the digital kit at the beginning of the year, there are sometimes monthly printables that they give out. So yes, you'll see those as we go through the year. And again, I've got my good things that had happened that month. March was the practice prompt. So sometimes there's a prompt where, you know, they encourage you to do a monthly or weekly or whatever, daily, whatever it is, practice. Like, what can you do? And you can do it for the whole month. You can just do it for a week. You can just do it for a day. What is it that you're trying to make a habit? I think about it as habits. So mine was to do meditation. And one of those things was, what place would I like to visualize myself when I'm meditating? And one of those for me is Hawaii. So I just put one of our little photos of Hawaii in there. And this is all the journaling that I did around the practice prompt. Practice makes progress. For April, we were doing a conversation with our word. So for this prompt, they've done it a few different ways. I've done this a couple of times. I've done it a few different ways. And this one was basically just connecting with your word. Like, how are things doing? Where's the good stuff? What's hard? Where do you find your joy? And the one thing that I will say about this month was we were given this quote: there are years that ask questions and there are years that answer. I definitely thought that 2024 was a year that asked a lot of questions for me. And I just love this quote, and I just needed to add it in here and keep it in. That was what I did there. I've got my good things here. Good things was the Taylor Swift double album, and then all the little good things here. This is the journaling around the prompt. And then we move on to May. Yes, May. And May was to be present with your word and notice where it popped up during the month. So this is packaging from one of Ali Edwards' kits. And then this was the journaling that I did surrounding May. And then for my, I just chose 10 at random. I just did these little swivel out things of what were the little good points during that month where I felt like my word popped up. So yeah, I've got 10 there. Notice that I don't have a 5. I must have used the 5 for something else. I think I used it in Project Life, and I just put one of the other little things in there. Doesn't matter. Don't get caught up on it. Don't get caught up on it, Di. For June, we did a prompt about companion words, and I just basically took Ali's idea of using this big tag and did a little pocket with little tags about my companion words to good, which are basically, like, they call them companion words here. I call them assisters, or like they're helper words. I've always had like these other words that go with my main word. I've always had those. So yeah, I did a little pocket with those, and that was just a little vellum pocket. And then again, the good things that happened that month. For July, we just did a mid-year check-in. This is always a prompt that happens June, July, somewhere around there. You just basically a lot of journaling, how are things going with you and your word, basically type things. So yes, got that. And then for August, we did this kind of, I'm going to call it like a reconnecting. We did a begin again with small wins, and it was basically noticing the little tiny wins, If Treasure Hunt in May was noticing things, this was basically celebrating the smallest things. I did a mani-pedi at home. I took time to read. I cleaned my house, snuggles with my dogs. Like, it was I want to call it the everyday. I'm going to call it the everyday things. And this, I basically took the background of a sticker sheet from Happy Planner and then just wrote in all the little things. Took a photo of me, got new stamp blocks, took time to rest. Yeah, I just noticed the little things. That's what I liked about this, the small wins, the everyday things. And that was exactly what I needed in July. So for September, we documented our word in photos, and we were giving this overlay, me and my word. And I'm just basically, where do I show up in photos with my word? And most of the time I don't. So I have to make an effort to put me in my photos. So I've got a photo of me in my scrap room here, my craft room. Again, photo of me in my craft room, photo of me at the gym, and then a photo of me in my Zen Den doing yoga. And then this is from the Good Kit, just some journaling, surround that. For October, we documented our word as a poem, and I have my poem here. This was the month that I started getting the Stories by the Month kit, so I've got a little October thing here and a little photo collage in too. For November, we were getting things out of our head, and you might remember I did this. This was on an acetate, and I just did the words coming out of my head, and then I just did a little kind of a word visual page here. I've got November and my photo collage there. And this was my other page. I got this was in a magazine. I've had this for years in my stash. It was just the right month, time now to use it. And then for December, it's basically what I want to remember, all the things I want to remember about my word, all the facts and feelings about my word. And then I've got the December card from the Stories by the Month, along with photos. And then I put here, exploring not being good. This was something that I wanted to do earlier in the year, like throughout the year, was explore the opposite. And what I've decided to do is say hell no to that. I journaled about it, and then I burned it. And I just put basically that sentiment in the journal card. So that is my one little word for 2024. And I have some process videos for these, so just check out the playlist. Now we move on to 2025, because I start mine on my birthday, which is on the 16th. So I am already in my 2025 word era, and I will be sharing that soon. All right, I will leave a link again to the class down below. I will be sharing more one little word every month as I do mine. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!